Alan, Firhill's 100 years old this year. What does this landmark occasion mean to you?
Well, it means we've survived. That's no small achievement, given some of the things that have happened to the club over the years. But I think on a more serious note, it's a tremendous milestone for the club. I mean, football is all about tradition. Clubs go back into the 19th century. People have been coming here with their father, their grandfather, and even beyond that. It's all about having a feel for the place. It's all about nostalgia. It's all about coming here every Saturday with your mates, and being here for 100 years is all part of that.
On that subject, all the former players I've spoken to today have their favourite memory from Firhill. What's yours?
I think my favourite memory is the day that the Jags were saved in 1997, because if you remember, we had a major financial crisis at that time. Off the park, that was my most enjoyable, satisfying moment, knowing that we'd managed to draw the club back from the brink of going into liquidation. But on the park, I've just got so many memories. I particularly enjoyed when we beat Inverness in penalty shootout in the Scottish Cup a few years ago, and I've enjoyed every goal that Jerry Britton ever scored. Really, there's too many memories. I'm one of these people that I look forward to the next game.
So many clubs these days are moving out of town with their stadiums. I'm sure Thistle fans would hate that to happen to Firhill. From a chairman's perspective, what is Thistle's long-term plan for Firhill? Well,
our long-term plan is to remain where we are. There was some discussion about relocating over to the other side of the canal, but that frankly hasn't gone anywhere, and it's unlikely to do so now given the property slump. Our plans are to remain exactly where we are. We've no plans to move out with this area. We're in discussion, and we have been for some considerable time, with various people, developers and the City Council and all the rest of it, with regard to the overall development of the stadium. There are no immediate plans to do anything with the main stand, but it's something that's constantly under review. The main stand probably doesn't have a future, given its construction. It's made of wood. It's a very old structure. It costs a lot to maintain, so we have to look at what can be put in its place, but that's probably some time off yet.
Yeah. So we've got a year of celebrations to look forward to here at Thistle. What highlights can you pick out from the year ahead?
Well, we have a number of things. We've a couple of dinners in which we're going to introduce some of our former players to the PARTICK THISTLE Hall of Fame, which was launched last year. We've got a major civic reception with the City Council in September. We're also hoping to host a number of community events, five-a-side football with local schools and youth organisations, and our Supporters Trust is also heavily involved in that. And basically a variety of things, not the least of which, of course, is the launch of our Centenary Fund, which was launched today with the objective of raising £100,000 for the club during the course of this year. We're going to invite supporters to join the fund. They'll be joining either at gold, silver or bronze level. They'll be paying different amounts of money each month, and there'll be a variety of prizes on offer, including a car. The objectives of the fund is to help keep the club stay afloat, to assist the manager obviously in maintaining his playing budget, and generally to do what most clubs do, which is to try and raise money off the park to maintain what happens on the park.